this book, child. This is your book. This should be your book. You should be having one of these, because if you don't, what is going to happen to you in 2023, sweetie? Oh, I think that's better. I think that's working, right? That's so much better. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Gang, also known as Fit Obi. So guys, welcome. What do we focus on this channel? We focus on all things wellness, fitness, and plant-based. But this is a bit of a different video. I'm not sure if it's completely different because it is something that is to do with wellness and fitness. I almost want to say we focus on holistic wellness, and I think that's the theme for 2023. This channel will be doing holistic wellness. Anyway guys, as you have seen with the title of the video, today we'll be reflecting on 2020. Child. Today we'll be reflecting on January and what are the goals for February, how I've worked through everything, and yeah guys, without wasting any further time, let us get into the video. For the month of January, I actually got myself this beautiful journal. It is from Typo. Yes, it's from Typo, and it's 199, so 200 rand. It is such a beautiful journal because it kind of has perfect lines and the relevant things that you need, you know, like it tells you quite a lot. So I really like this journal. I've been using it for the past 3 weeks. Let me not say I got it beginning of January, because I got it like when things were starting to be shaky and I wanted to hold myself accountable. So yeah, this is the journal that I've been using, and it's been so great planning my days, writing out my verses for the day and all of that stuff. So yeah, this is my journal, and it has a schedule from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. I sometimes erase some of those times because I do wake up early and basically just write out whatever I feel is important or relevant and the time slots that those certain things are done in. But yeah, it is a very nice journal, so if you do want to go get it, it's from Typo, and I got this beautiful color. Yeah, it's very inspiring guys. It's quite thick but also very inspiring. Anyway, so let us get into the first part. I have the journal here because I wrote down everything I want to talk about in this video. I don't want to drag the video on and on. So the first part is about my fitness goals. What exactly did I want to do for the month of January, and what I want to do for the month of Feb. So when the year started in January, I set a goal of running 100 kilometers each and every month for the year of 2023. I know it might be an ambitious goal, but I knew why I wanted to do it. So then when I set it out, I thought it was quite realistic for me to do that. I would divide it into like weekly or whatever. Like I just had this goal of running 100 kilometers. For January, I did not have a plan until the last 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks, if you guys see my tweets, I was shaking. I was like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. I know that I set this goal, but it's looking a bit shaky right now. So when I got the journal and I got my calendar, it kind of helped me like break it down a bit more to say, okay, if I ran 8 kilometers on this day, 8 kilometers on that day, would it be realistic, and how would I go about it? So that was one of my goals for January, or rather that is one of my goals for the rest of the year, running 100 kilometers in total, aggregated, every month, right? So I also don't want to just focus on cardio, so then I started integrating gym into my schedule. That was a bit tricky. It still is, but I think now I have a plan, and I kind of see where my cardio sessions fit in. So initially the plan was to go to gym 2 or 3 times a week, and do 1 leg day, 1 arms day, or upper body day, and then do like 1 day where I focus on the HIIT session. That didn't really happen, but we forgive ourselves because we weren't really sure what we were doing. I have set out a schedule for February, so that is something that I will be doing: 3 gym sessions a week and then 3 runs a week. So during the week, I'll be running between 7 and 8 kilometers twice right? And then on the weekends I'll run between 12 and 15k. So that should bring me up to an average of 25 kilometers each week, and there are 4 weeks in a month typically. February is a bit short, but we are working around that as well. So those are my fitness goals. That was a lot, right? Okay, and then next up I have my career goals. So by career goals, I'm not talking about things that I necessarily like want to tick off immediately in favor, like getting a promotion, because we all know these type of things take a bit of time and you kind of need to work your way towards them. What I mean by career goals is, what exactly do I want to achieve by the end of Feb? So if I'm working towards a promotion, what are some of the things that I can break down for myself quarter by quarter and look at them and kind of work towards them? So at the beginning of the year, and actually quite recently, I had a conversation with my manager and we sat down to say, this is my goal. How do I work towards that? What is the feedback I have from last year? What can I work on this year? And basically improve certain things. So for me, those certain things are things like my report writing. I want to improve that. I want to be more involved in certain things and just step it up a level. So how I work around that is every week I will have one task that I do that is outside my comfort zone, whether it's speaking in an engagement at work or reaching out for collaborative opportunities. So that helps me better myself, learn new skills, and possibly collaborate with a team that I've never worked with before. So for the month of February, another thing that I want to include is going to the office more regularly. The reason I want to do that is I've found that staying at home and working from home, yes, it's great, but for a person like me, I do need a bit of structure and routine in my life, and it's not working out anymore, guys. Like it is not working out anymore. I'm a very social person, so I really enjoy the interactions. So for the month of Feb, I'll be going to the office between 2 to 3 times a week, and we'll see how that goes. I'll tell you guys at the end of Feb how that is looking. And once again, I will have one thing that I do that is outside my comfort zone, whether it's reaching out or writing a short report on a topic that I really am interested in the economic space. So for those who don't know, I actually work as an economist. Can't say the company, but I work as an economist. I have financial goals. This is a very tricky one. I used to budget. I used to budget when I started working, but what I noticed is there's always more month than money, right? And I didn't know how to work around that. But this year my goal is to save a bit more, to get my finances in order so that I can achieve my financial goals. We do know that the economic situation in our country is a bit tricky, so that makes our pockets a bit more tight, and it's so important for us to budget. So what I've done now is set up different accounts, savings accounts with different banks, and I put money away, and that money I cannot access until a certain period of time. So I have put that aside. And then there's this cool challenge I participated in last year. It is a 10 cents challenge, and by the end of the year you should have about 6,900 or so, just above 6k. I will post about it right here so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You download the app on your phone, you sign up, and you start the challenge. So I'll be doing that as well. I just thought it was a really cool idea, and it doesn't take up much money from you, so easy way to save, and you never know how far 6k will take you at the end of beginning of next year. Always start the challenge like second week of Jan, because that's when you need the money the most. You don't need it in December, child. In December you don't need the money. It's January that you need the money. So that is one financial thing that I did. And for the month of Feb, I want to hold on, I've actually cut down on Uber Eats, which has been fantastic for me. I have started writing out a budget for my food, how much I spend on a weekly basis versus a monthly basis, bi-weekly, what exactly works, what doesn't work. And obviously meal prepping has contributed quite a lot to me saving money and being able to do all of that. So for the month of Feb, I just want to continue with the consistency of budgeting my bi-weekly groceries versus monthly, going to Checkers less, using the Checkers 60 app less, because I don't live that far from Checkers. So if I do properly work it out and go bi-weekly, I should be able to get everything without having to rely on the app. So yeah, those are my financial goals, and how I work my finances for the month of January, and how I will work it out in Feb. Some of my content creation goals: I want to obviously increase my following on YouTube, on Instagram, and all of that stuff. There is a long-term goal to why I want to do that, but we're not going to touch on that now because I'm not ready to speak on it. But how I'm going to work around that, I've realized that there's a certain way that people engage with your content, right? And it needs to be quite informative. You're not going to be posting content that's not really informative to anyone, or it's not helping them, or it's just not authentic to who you are. And I've realized that when I do content that is authentic to who I am, then I increase my following. I've been taking part in a lot of public things. So I've actually done such a cool thing with one of the TV shows. I'm not sure if no, I can't mention it now, but you guys will see in the next week or two. It will be, no, in the next week, on the 6th of Feb, it will be on TV. So I think that also contributes to how I am going to grow my following, get to work with more brands and all of that stuff. But also, I've done 2 radio interviews in January. I've done one with Power FM, and I did another one with Metro FM. So I'm the gym jam instructor for this week, and that is basically how I get to grow my following. And my Twitter following has increased quite drastically, I think because everyone was on the January list body goals, let's go for it, and that has improved my Instagram following. Because then what I do is I'll tweet something, but I won't finish it, and I'll say, for more you can go to my Instagram. So that has helped me. I think I'm going to continue with that strategy for February. For YouTube, I've been very consistent, as you guys have seen. Every week I've released a video, which I'm really proud of. It has not been easy, child, but I think when you start planning your content, it becomes much more easier. So hear me out, guys. When I say plan your content, I don't mean stop being authentic to who you are. It means you have something to inform people about. You know, if I'm doing meal prep, I can show you guys my meal prep plans and how I work around that. If I go grocery shopping, I can show you that, because it's informative and it's things that you guys want to know. I'm not going to sit down and tell you guys a story time, because that's not the type of content I want to release. So planning content helps you better create the content and take out quality content. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, guys, that is about it. Oh, one more thing, I am back to reading. I'm back with being consistent with reading. I want to say this, load shedding has helped me quite a lot with the reading part, because I schedule my reading times during that load shedding period. So when I don't have a lot of work, or when I'm not doing work at like 6 p.m. I'll time between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. or 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. because then I'll go to bed straight after. That has helped me quite a lot with my reading. I've managed to finish my January read that I started last year. Anyway, I had quite a bit to read still, so I finished that, which I'm really happy about, and I've started reading my February book. The book I'm reading for February is Return to Love. I have tried to start the book last year, but I wasn't getting into it, so I am giving it another try, and hopefully this time I'll stick to the book. So yeah, guys, that is the last thing I wanted to tell you guys about. I do hope that this video has helped you start thinking about the important aspects of your life that you want to start planning out a little bit better, and breaking down your goals. Instead of having like a goal for the year, take that goal for a year and break it down into smaller pieces that are achievable to you. And constant feedback, ask for feedback. It is so important. And yeah, please do leave me some feedback in the video below in the comment section. I really would appreciate it. It will also give me an idea of what you guys like to see and what content you're not really interested in. But I do hope that this video has helped. I will be back with flexion session for the month of February. I hope you guys have had a wonderful start to the year, and that February will be treating you with all the fabulosity that you need, the fabulosity in your fitness life. An event on the 25th of February. I will link the link to buy your tickets in the description box. It is a fitness event just to celebrate the month of January, and also to network and get to know other fitness people in the industry, or you know, make new friends. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.